Hey there guys, welcome back to another DH bowling ball review. Today, Darren is going to bring you the new STORM REVENANT, where he is going to compare it next to the old STORM Spectre and the new Belmo ball, the STORM Fate. So, Darren's new REVENANT is laid out at 4 by 4 5/8 by 3 7/8. He has it laid out exactly the same as he does his Spectre here. Now, what we're going to find with core numbers is these two balls have the exact same core. So we're looking at a 254 RG with an 050 differential. This Fate here is a little bit of a stronger ball. So we're going to find a little bit of a lower RG at 252 and a higher differential at 053. We should see this ball pick up a little sooner and be a little bit stronger overall. Now we're going to see the difference between the finishes. This ball came out of box 1500 grit polished. This has the new STORM React-A-Gloss finish on it. Darren did take the shine off of this one and he hit it with a 2000 pad. We're going to take these balls, we're going to head down to the lane and have Darren throw them.
All right guys, we're here on the lanes in Windsor. We're going to check out the new REVENANT and see what it does. I personally was a massive fan of the Spectre, and if this ball can be what that was in the short time we had it, or even close, I'll be very happy. Ooh, pretty good shot. Got that in a little bit, and it still went right by the 9-pin. We'll move a little left off that one and see if we can get a little better. If you guys watched the Absolute video before this, I was saying how I felt like the oil's kind of sitting on the cover stocks a little bit. I think it is because of the cold, but I also think the towel I was using was a little bit oil soaked. So that's a good tip. Make sure you wash your towel, because I've been throwing a lot of urethane in tournaments and I haven't washed them. And maybe it was just the towel that was a little bit oil soaked, because I think we're doing a little better now with a fresh towel. So let's go 2 and 1 left here. A little too far. Might have just had to get that to the spot a little quicker from where I was. So we'll move back and try and make a good shot. I kind of missed that one at the bottom too. If you guys are interested in a REVENANT or any other products, make sure you go to boofabowling.com. Use promo code DHBowling. You can get a discount on your orders there. And also, check out JoPo Grips, guys. Best interchangeable thumb on the market. Huge supporter of the channel. From Michigan, just across the border from us. We love supporting local but incredibly good businesses. Just a little too far right. Bad shot on my part. Not going to respond from there. That one was operator error for sure. Let's make a little bit better shot here. Thought that was pretty close. Switch it up. I'm going to throw one here with the Spectre. Compare it to the predecessor. Is that a word? I think that's a word. We'll compare it to the original here and see how much different we find them. So same alignment as where I 9-pinned with the REVENANT. And we almost 9-pinned with the Spectre. So first shot, pretty close. Let's throw another one with that and see if it does anything different. Now remember, the Spectre is at 1500 polish. The REVENANT came at React-A-Gloss. And then I have hit it with a little bit of surface just to crack that shine. But I haven't done anything else to it, so We'll see what they do here. The Revenant and the Spectre are laid out exactly the same because I wanted to replace this Spectre as close as possible. So, all right, same alignment. And that ball just kept hooking. Okay, so that might say something to the cover stock finishes. Maybe we're seeing a little more motion out of the Spectre. I missed left on that and I thought it was just gonna lay there and it didn't. And like I say, full transparency, this ball feels slimy to me. And I don't think it's anything to do with the bowling balls right now, because every ball I've thrown today has felt this way. It's something to do with what we're bowling on. So we'll see what this does. That's in. That's in, but got there. So I don't know what to say about that. The Revenant just kind of fluttered when I got it in there. So I think a good comparison is I'm gonna take that home and we're gonna hit it with the same finish as this, as the Spectre, and see what the differences are. Switch my JoPo over into a Fate here, and now the Fate is laid out a little different. It's pin up. The Revenant and the Spectre are both pinned down, so they're going to be a little slower naturally. Weaker cover, so this Fate I expect to hook a little more. So I'm going to go 3 left with my Fate. Just a big puddle right there, guys. If I was bowling on this for score, I'd be throwing probably something with a lot of surface on it, trying to blow a hole in it, because the shiny stuff just isn't looking as good as it could right now. So I'm gonna try and go 2-1 right with this Fate, and we'll see. Now the cover on this thing's broken in. It's got a decent amount of games on it. I throw this Fate a lot. As you'll hear in the Fate review, it's quickly becoming a favorite of mine. So 2-1 right. That looked really good. But again, in all honesty, a little too angry if I was actually bowling for score. Looks pretty, but not overly controllable. Now I want to go back to that Revenant now, because I found in the Absolute video that once I let it sit there for a little bit, like or in any tournament, it acted a little more normal. I think just throwing shots, repeating on this oil, using one of the new Kegel oils. I can't remember which one. It might be ice, it might be terrain. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a pretty high viscosity oil. It's pretty cold here. We're on the end pair. Not making excuses, just all things that we have to take into consideration. Nine pin again. That one peeled off of it. So I think there's got to be something to that. I'm going to rotate through, do something a little bit different just to experiment here. I'm going to go Spectre right after that. Then I'm going to go Fate, and then we'll go back to the Revenant to close it up and just see if we can get consistent ball motion after we throw a different ball each time. I think it's going to help us see a little bit better picture and better comparison. So that was just making a move off the Revenant to the Spectre. I went 2-1 left, and that Spectre looked great going through the pins. In all honesty, I think a little bit rounder, maybe. May start just a hair sooner. And like I say, that might be because it has a little bit more teeth underneath. So go to the Fate, throw another one. I'm gonna go 2-1 left off the Spectre for the Fate. Now these balls might be close enough together. If you were picking one or the other, that's exactly what it might be. Ooh, too much angle. I don't think you need both. I think they're close enough that if you like the little bit rounder motion, probably go with the Fate. If you want something a little bit cleaner or a little bit sharper, it's probably a Revenant. But unless you're bowling a lot of tournaments, I can't see a big need for both of these in your typical league bag. I do, however, think they're good balls for a lot of different styles. High rev rate guys can use them later in a block. People that struggle with a little bit of rev rate and are a little more speed dominant can play straighter, and they'll be able to get them around the corner. So this is back to the Spectre, or sorry, the Revenant. Can't even remember which one's which now. But 2 and 1 left off the last 9 pin. And at 9 pins again. The ball definitely continues down lane. I don't know what else to say. I'm close with it, but in all honesty, it's too much ball down lane right now, and it's not striking. And sometimes that happens. This just goes to show you, we don't cut our reviews, we're showing sequential shots. I'm trying to get lined up and talk through what I see at the same time as you guys are seeing it. Even if we have a couple cuts, I mean, it's only because of mechanical issues, not because we're taking stuff out. I'm going to try one more and try to not 9 pin. If it 9 pins, it is what it is. We got a light mixer. So again, that one just got a little cleaner, a little quicker. Let's try one more. I want to see one more. I wasn't convinced with that strike. I haven't struck enough with this ball yet. We're gonna take our time. We're gonna throw one more good one. If you guys like the video, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. If there's anything else you want to see, if you want to see me throw these on a sport pattern where you see a little more difference, make sure you let me know down in the comments. Okay, one last shot here with the Revenant, guys. Try and end on a good note and not 9 pin again. That was much better. No 9 pin. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. That was a Storm Revenant. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications. We'll see you in the next video.